Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Letty. This is Letty Sparkle. Welcome and welcome back if you've been here before. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a crazy makeup person from England. I live in Bournemouth and I love all things makeup. So if you love makeup too, consider subscribing to my channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I'm posting. Today's video, we're just testing out some new products. It's almost a full face first impressions. There are a couple of bits that I've already used. And some of them are second impressions, things that I've not used in a while that I've forgotten about and stuff like that. So if you want to see what products I used to achieve this makeup look and what I thought of them, and then please just keep on watching. Thank you. So I've got the Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream. It's only a little sample pot to try out, and I got this. Most of this I received in my ASOS box. If you haven't seen the unboxing, I'll link it up here for you. But yeah, so without any further ado, let's go straight into it. So this is so cute. Look at the packaging. It's so like luxury. Look, I think this cream retails for around £80. So I've obviously not moisturised my face. It smells like Nivea. Can you imagine if Charlotte Tilbury's £80 cream was just Nivea? Yeah, it smells a little bit like Nivea. It's very, very moisturising. It feels really lovely on the skin. It's quite thick, but not in like a heavy way. It feels really, really lovely. You can see my eyes are a little bit purple and stuff because I've just finished another eye look. So my skin does feel really, really nice. So I've already got my sponge. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of this eye contour cream, which I got in my glossy box last month, which I was meant to do before I moisturised. But oh, sugar, that's far too much. Okay, lots and lots come out, so that's really annoying. So what a waste. I'm just going to spread that like that and just put a little bit. How are we all doing? So I thought I'd kind of do like a little chatty get ready with me, see how you guys are. We all looking forward to when, fingers crossed, this is all over, because I bloody hell, because I am ready. I'm ready for it to be done now. Yeah, so I've got two new palettes. I've got the Morphe 9V that I received in my ASOS box, and then I've got this little tiny Sophia Maybelline eyeshadow quad. This was from Glossybox last month. This is very adorable. It's very cute and very little. Probably a palette I'm going to give to Elsie. Apparently this is £25. Who in their right mind is going to pay £25 for this tiny little thing? So I probably won't even use it. I might just save it and give it to Elsie. Or I might do first impressions on it, but it's like got not have 4 colours. It's not really amazing. So this palette does look lovely. This is one of the £9 palettes. It's like very pinky muted palette, which I quite like. I'll let the, there we go. It's a lovely, lovely like everyday neutral palette. It has actually got names as well for the shades, so I'll try and see. Probably Blossom, which is this one here, and we're going to pop that just like as a transition shade. Now all my brushes are very dirty, so I don't even know how I'm going to do this. So this, oh, let me just tap out the P. Louise base. I've got primed with the P. Louise Acid Rain Black Canvas. So I'm just going to pop that kind of like on the crease, but being very like soft with it. I'm just going to bring it a bit closer. Being a bit close with like a bit like loose with it. It's a really nice like cool toned pinky shade. It's almost like grey. I just use that as my transition shade like that. You see the difference? It's very pigmented. Blends really, really nice. That's blended really, really well. I'm going to go with a smaller brush now. If I can find one that's clean. And I'm going to, this is a Spectrum B11. I'm going to go into shade Rose Bold, which is this one here. This is like one of my favourite shades ever for like nail polish. I'm going to do the same thing but bring it in a bit more precise and bring it all the way into the inner corner. My lids are a bit sore. I recreated a face chart. I think I've already done it, so I'll try and link it down below. I think that would have gone up first. And although it was a really nice video, a really good look, it took me like 3 goes to actually get it right, so just struggling with content, to be honest, because I'm trying to be really good and not buy loads of makeup, because we're trying to save for a few things at home, so it's just kind of a bit, you know, it's hard to like come up with content when you can't buy new makeup, so, and I have to be very choosy with what I want to spend my money on, just because I can't keep spending lots of money on makeup. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm loving, the shades are blending out beautifully, so I'm very impressed with this palette so far. I'm then going to go in to deepen up the eye look a little bit with this brown here, and I'm going to go with the same brush and just kind of pop that in the like outer like V and kind of blend that upwards. It just kind of melts away though, look at that. I'm going to bring it in a little bit into the inner corner, but not like too much. I kind of still want to see that pink come through. And then the same on this side. This is the sort of palette I would probably take away if I was going away for the weekend or something, when we can do that again. Just because it's very easy to use. It's got your neutrals, it's got your tones of pink. Okay, I'm then going to go back in with that Morphe JS8, and I'm going to go back in with that Blossom Rose. Oh, the brown was called Forget Me Not. And I'm just going to kind of go above what I've just put, that brown, with that pink, just to kind of bring the pink back in again. And do that. I like how that's looking. So for shimmer, it's got these four shimmers. So we've got Flourish, Puff in Pink, Retro Woe, and Legend Has It. So let's just do, so I might go in with a little bit of this one and then going into that one maybe, or a bit of mixture of these three. This very tiny brush, I'm just going to go into that first shade, which was called Flourish, that lighter pink, and I'm going to put that directly in the inner corner. Let's try with the finger then. Okay, with the finger it works a little better. It's not the most impressive of shimmers, I'm not going to lie. I don't really want to do like a cut crease, alright. And then I'm going to go in with, on the brush, with that shade Perfect Pink, which I'm just going to put in the middle part of my lid. This one's kind of like a matte with sparkle rather than it being like a shimmer. Again, I'm going to try on my finger. Okay, I'm going to pop that all over the lid. I'm going to use like a fluffier brush to apply this one. I'm going to cover what I've just done with that shimmer, and then I'm going to go back into it in a minute. So yeah, I'm just going to do that on this side as well. It's a really pretty shade. It's like a matte light pink, and it's got gold shimmer reflexes through it, but I don't think you can actually see that. No, the gold shimmer kind of disappears when you apply the shadow to your face, or to your eyes even, not to your face. And then I'm going to go in with the same brush onto the one next door to it, which is called Retro Woe, which is actually a shimmer. I'm just going to pop that in the middle. Okay, that's really, really pretty. Yeah, that's really pretty. Let me see with my finger if it's any different. Yeah, it applies a bit better with your finger, as you'd expect with a shimmer. Okay, and the same on this side. And then I'm going to go in with that and pop that in the inner part of my eye. It's not doing a lot. I'm going to try and wet my brush. Sometimes by wetting your brush you can get a bit more pigment. Let's try this one again. this okay? It's not doing... The shade's very, very crumbly. So the mattes I think are better in this palette than the yeah, I think the mattes work a bit better than... Okay, I've wet my brush. I'm just going to go back into that Flourish shade. Okay, wet, it applies way more beautiful. It goes a bit weird and foily though. And then I'm going to go back into that rose and put that back in the middle there. And then with that, I'm going to go back into the pink, just called Rose Bold, and just kind of blend my eyes, like my eyelids really, really sore. No much more blending I think on this one. But yeah, look how crumbly it is all in here. Can you see? I'll wait until it focuses. Can you see? It's really, really super crumbly. I don't know if you can see that, but it is really crumbly. I mean, it looks pretty, and it's done a good job, but yeah, it's not the most amazing. The mattes are really nice. They've blended out beautifully, like no effort at all, really. But the shimmers aren't that amazing. I've got like shimmer everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna go and do my face now. So I'm just gonna do my foundation. Foundation, I'm just gonna probably skip through it because I'm not doing anything new. I'm just using my Maybelline SuperStay 30-hour foundation. So, and I think I've got a tan over the last few days, so this foundation seems to be a bit light for me now. That's foundation done. Yeah, it does look a bit pale, but I will bronze it up and stuff. Got a new very exciting bronzer to try. But anyway, so concealer. I don't have a new concealer, but I'm going to use... I've been really loving my Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer. Sorry, my foundation is coming off my nose. Okay, so Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer. So I'm just going to put a bit of concealer on. I like this because it's quite a yellow tone concealer, so I feel like it kind of balances out my darkness under my eyes. There's not really been any new releases, has there, for like things like concealer and that recently, or foundation, apart from the Fenty Skin Tint and that KVD, I suppose. But I won't be buying those, at least not for a while. I do have a new powder to try. I hate doing this one, I've actually got to go out. But I'm going to try the new Ciate London Coconut Setting Powder, which does look nice, to be fair. It smells like coconuts. So it comes with a little lid. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, so it's got a little... It's sealed, so let me unseal it. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a little setting brush. This is just a small one. I'm just going to make sure there's no creases under my eyes. Just going to use the palette as my mirror. So just kind of go like this, so I can get rid of any creasing. It's very, very white. Just going to use a very small amount, really. To set my under eyes. It smells delicious, because it smells just like coconuts, like the coconut spray from Primark. So I'm going to go in and set the rest of my face with it, because I just thought I might as well try it to set my entire face, because all I've got now is cream products anyway. Oh, I've got cream blush. Oh well. Okay, so my under eyes look a little bit dry, but nothing, too horrendous. I love the smell of it though. It smells really, really nice. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of my blush, just because I forgot about it. So this is, I'm just going to shake it because it's all a bit weird. This, again, I got this in my last glossy box. So this is the Dwn Twn Paris cream blush. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. It's kind of a terracotta-y shade. Like so. And what I'm going to do is more of a denser brush. I'm just going to kind of put a little bit on there. It is applying quite well considering I am applying it like over powder. I applied a little bit too much on this side and it's come all the way near to my mouth. Let's try and cover that. But yeah, I quite like how that's looking. It's quite a nice colour and stuff. It's, you know, it's nice. It's not horrendous, it's not bad, it's not amazing. Yeah, it's nice, it's alright. I've kind of applied it badly on this side though. Let me just try and fix it with a bit of bronzer. For bronzer, I have this beauty. This is the Airbrush Bronzer Matte Bronzing Filter for Face and Body in shade 2 Medium. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. I bought this from my friend Carly. Thank you, Carly. And yeah, let's give it a go. I'm going to go with my bronzing brush that I've got now, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go with this brush. I'm just going to put a little bit on. And then start bronzing. I really like that, I think. Probably should have done this before I did the blush, but you know, being a cream blush, I was worried to put it over more powder. I'm just going to put a little bit on my forehead. This is probably the perfect shade for me in the winter when I am like at my palest. So right now I've kind of got a little bit of a tan already. I tan quite quickly, but it's lovely. It feels beautiful. It feels just like the powder feels, the airbrush powder. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, okay, so that's that done. So for highlight, I'm going to use one that I have used before, but I haven't used it. I've only used it like once or twice. This is from Hojo or Oil or Brilliance Shimmering. This is from Amazon. I got this because Make Me Up Misser raved about it, so I thought I'd try it as well. So this is what it looks like. It does come with a mirror, but I think it needs to be, yeah, we need to take the layer off and I haven't, but it's like this. There is a lighter shade as well. I'll link it down below, but she loves it. I wasn't very keen on it the first time I used it, so I'm just going to try and use it again now, and then I can see if my opinion or anything has changed. I'm just cleaning my highlighting brush. Okay. Oh wow, okay. Blimey. Okay. I didn't think I liked this, but look at that. That is stunning. I'm not really sure why I didn't like it. It is like a beaming highlight. Okay, I'm going to go in with a small fan brush to highlight my brow bone. Wow. I genuinely thought that I didn't like this. I don't understand how I remember that completely wrong. Look at that. Like my highlight is on point. Okay, I'm just going to finish off my under eyes quickly. Just going to go with like a biggish brush, and I'm going to go into that first shade that we used, which is called, I've dropped it. It's not called I've dropped it, but I've actually dropped the thing. So I'm just going to pop that under my eyes, quite close to my lash line, although I've got a really big brush. Okay. I'm going to go for a smaller brush. So which is the one I used on my, I'm going to go back into that Blossom Rose shade, and I'm going to again bring that underneath and kind of meet that with this one here. Kind of do a little bit of an angle with it. Okay, and then with the smaller brush, I'm just going to go back into the lighter shimmer and apply that in my inner corner and drag that out, and then go into the middle shimmer that we also used and bring that and put that like in the like middle bit in between the inner corner and the outer corner, just to kind of mix all that in together, and then take that fluffy brush and kind of blend all of that together. I've also got to try out a new mascara, which is the Benefit They're Real Magnet Mascara. So this is very, I love their They're Real mascara. It's one of my favourites. I just don't buy it, it's so expensive. And I'm going to go straight in with that one. I've got loads of lash glue from my previous look on my lashes. Okay, right now I don't remember why I like this mascara because it's very thin. I'm just going to apply it and then build it up. Okay, so I'm just going to let that dry so I can build it up with another layer. While that's drying, I'm just going to quickly pop on some brow gel. I am obsessed with that highlight. My god, no, my goodness me. I can't believe it. What the hell is wrong with me? I genuinely thought I didn't like it because I have not used it in ages. So for lips, I've got a new lip gloss to try out, but I don't have a new lipstick. So I'm just going to have a quick look at my collection and come back and use something. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Lord & Berry lip liner in Vintage Rose. This one here. It's just like a pinky shade. Okay, so that's the lining done. I'm going to go in with my Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in Times Square. I haven't used this very often on my channel. It's kind of like a nudie pink. Right, so because this is a clear lip gloss, I don't want to go directly. Oh, it's not got an applicator. It's literally got like a spatula. Can you see that? Like it's literally like a spatula. Very bizarre. Okay, so I'm just going to apply that a little bit on my hand. It's almost like it knows it should just be clear. And I've got a throwaway dofer applicator. I'm just going to pop that. Oh. At the moment I don't particularly like using glosses, just because you have to wear masks every day and stuff, so a little bit more. I really like that applicator though, because I think it's really nice the fact that you can just scoop it out, pop it on your hand or on a spatula or whatever, or on a palette, and then use it that way. It feels beautiful on the lips, so like moisturising. It's not sticky at all. It's really nice actually. Very impressed with that. Okay, I think we're done, aren't we? I think we are done. I mean, the lips probably aren't the same colour as I wanted. Oh, more layer of mascara. Let's go for one more layer of mascara quickly, and then we can give final thoughts on everything. Just gonna have a little spray. Then we go for this one, which is a pre-glow. Oh, it's a pre-glow mist. Oh, after makeup. So this is from Kandi Cosmetics. It looks clear, like this. And then you shake it, and it does the whole iconic London situation. It's got a highlighter in it. I'm just gonna pop this all over my face. Oh, it hasn't got a lid. Okay. I'll give you a little close-up. Okay, so final thoughts. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. So I really like how my face looks. I think actually it looks pretty good. It's pretty flawless. I'm super impressed with that powder. I mean, I think the cream obviously helped because my base was pretty, it felt so lovely and moisturising. I can kind of see why it's £80. I mean, was it £80? I think it's £80. I'll pop it down below anyway. But yes, do like the cream. I'll keep using it obviously because I've only used it a couple of times. So to get an actual, what's the word, proper review on it, I'll use it a few more times. The powder with this foundation works beautifully. My face looks pretty flawless. My opinion doesn't look, it doesn't really look like it's like cakey or anything. I mean, I've got makeup on, so you can tell that, but I think it looks really nice. It hasn't really settled into my lines on my forehead or my sly lines yet. And I've got this massive line in between my brows, which like this line here. It hasn't really settled into that either. Yeah, so I'm really impressed with this. And the under eyes look pretty good as well. They don't look overly like white, or they don't look too powdery or anything, so I quite like that. So yeah, I'll keep using this, see how I go on. It's set my face beautifully. It doesn't look powdery at all. It looks really nice, if anything. The blush is actually quite nice. It sets really nicely. I just kind of applied a bit too much, but that's my fault, not the product. The shade's lovely. It's a really nice terracotta shade. Probably not what I would have chosen to go with this look, but it's what I had to try, so I had to do that. So yeah, I quite like that as well. Bronzer's beautiful, but I'm going to apply obviously on its own next time I use it. But this shade of bronzer is absolutely stunning. It's a really nice shade. Complements my skin tone really well at the moment, so I really like that. It's massive. I wasn't expecting it to be this big. I just assumed it'd be the same size as the Pillow Talk blush and the powder. It's a very big like palette, or whatever it's called, container. The highlighter, I'm really impressed with that highlighter. I genuinely remember not liking it. I don't remember liking it. I don't know why. I'll try and find the video that I used it first, and I'll see if I why I didn't like it. But it's stunning. Look at that. I mean, it's very blinding. It's very strong, and it's very there, but it's really nice too. So I really like that. And it's lovely on my actual brow bone. It's like just boom, it's proper beaming. I really like that. So yeah, they do two shades. I do a lighter one on this one. I'll link them down below as well. The eyeshadow palette, I really like it. I think it looks lovely. The shimmers aren't the best shimmers I've ever tried, but the mattes work beautifully. They blend beautifully. It was so effortless to create this look. And it's a lovely colour story as well. I really like these kind of dusky pinks tones and stuff, especially for like spring and things. And it's got a couple of neutral shades in there as well. The mattes I'm really impressed with in this. This looks very much like the MAC, don't know what it's called, but there's a MAC one that looks very similar to this. But it's a stunning palette. I really like it. Yeah, the shades are just me all over, really neutrally pink and stuff. It's kind of your way of doing a neutral. To me, this is neutral. This isn't colourful. Colour without going to OTT, without it just being brown and being bronze and stuff like that. So I really like that. Very impressed with the mattes on that one. The lip gloss, I really like. The formula is lovely, and it feels very moisturising. It doesn't feel sticky at all, like nothing at all, and it looks nice. It looks like my lips are very juicy and glossy. I really like that, and it's yeah, I actually love the applicator on here, where it's like a little scoop, so it can stay clear, which I think is a genius idea. So I really like that about it as well. And if you haven't got, like, I've only got disposable spoolies because I use them, not spoolies, doe foot applicators, because I use them in my makeup kit when I do people's makeup. But you could easily just put it, just put it on your finger and just rub it. You don't have to have an applicator or even a brush, like a makeup brush. Anything that's flat that you can apply on your lips, you can use things that multi-use, so it just doesn't really matter. But yeah, I really like that. I'm going to be using that a lot, I think, for looks at home. It's a bit annoying that it's a gloss, because also at the moment we have to wear masks, so I normally wear matte lip because I know it will stay and it won't transfer onto my masks, but it is what it is. We can't change that. But yeah, for when we can just wear gloss, this is a beautiful gloss. Really nice formula. The mascara is really good. Look at this. Like, it's so good. Like, my eyelashes are so damaged from where I wear falsies now. They are quite damaged and stuff, but this mascara is, I really like. I will happily go out in this like this. I'm not even going to bother putting fake lashes on because I think it looks really nice. It just makes it look a bit more natural, but lashes do make it pop a little bit more, in my opinion. I really like that as well. Yeah, so overall, a pretty good makeup day. I really am happy with how my skin looks, with how my makeup looks, with everything really. I hope it photographs as well as I can see it here at the moment, because it does look really nice. So, and I was filming a TikTok and I just remembered that I forgot to film the rest of it. But hey ho, this is the finished look. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a huge big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you in my next one. Thank you, bye bye. Mwah.